After shocking Auburn in the first round of the college football playoff, the Buffalo Bulls have advanced to round 2. This was the biggest victory of our 6 years in this dynasty. I was very impressed at the way our defense played against the top-rated quarterback in college football. We intercepted him not once, but twice on red zone trips, ultimately winning the game by 2. Earning us a matchup against the number 1 seed Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. This team had 2 Heisman finalists and the ultimate winner. Both teams today are led by redshirt freshman quarterbacks. For Georgia Tech, it's Ezekiel Bialo-Suknia, along with Heisman-winning wide receiver Landon Monk with his 21 receiving touchdowns. It's another great offensive challenge for a defense that is coming off a signature performance against the Auburn Tigers. This is one of the most shocking Heisman winners that I've seen, a 79 overall receiver who had 21 touchdowns on 59 receptions and helped lead this Georgia Tech team to the ACC championship. Bialo-Suknia as a 3-star to become a 90 overall is one of the greatest quarterback surprises in this series. And they have star power on the defensive side as well. Ramon Alba had 7 interceptions this year and leads a very talented Georgia Tech secondary. It is a great matchup in round 2. We had the luxury of playing at home in round 1, and while this isn't a home game for Georgia Tech, it is in their home state. And Buffalo's next challenge is to defeat the number 1 ranked team in the country for a chance to play in the semifinals. Welcome back to the Bulls Dynasty, everybody. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the video, I would appreciate it. And let's get into the Peach Bowl with Georgia Tech and Buffalo. It's Oscar McNabb handling the return. He finds a crease and is out to the 26. And the offense comes out with 3 receivers on the opening play. David Ogbonna, he hands off. And it's D'Angelo Meyer gaining 5. Coming off his best game all year. 184 yards, including that amazing 70-yard touchdown. Oh, what a stiff arm from Meyer as he gets the first down on the swing pass. Meyer is ready for this game, and now in the game is Joshua Bloom, a 1-yard gain. Trejo wide left on second down. Pressure gets through, and underneath it goes to wide receiver Sean Blade. Third down and short. A 3-3-5 defense, and it's Meyer. A nice cut into the open space to the Georgia Tech 46. I love seeing the explosiveness he has in and out of these cuts. 1st and 10 Buffalo. They bring McNabb in motion. He runs to the edge and runs out of room, getting 1. Meyer in the backfield. He runs right up the middle, and penetration stops him for a loss of 3. And that sets up a tough third down for the Bulls. They need 12. Pressure's on. Lofted and incomplete for Austin Harris. Pretty good coverage across the board. We're taking the 50-50 chance, and that is blanketed. So a good start to the drive, but Georgia Tech forces the punt, and their first drive will begin as it is a really good punt by Ross Fatinikun. And Georgia Tech starts at their own 3. So here is Ezekiel Bialo-Suknia lining up in the pistol. He has 2 tight ends on the field. They open with the run and create a little space to the 6. 3 receivers on second down. It's a 4-man rush and dumped off with room to run. It is a first down across the 20 for the running back. That is Gerald Ragland. So some good space created now for the offense, but Ragland now gets stuffed. Hodell in the middle of it. It's 3rd and long. Bialo-Suknia dumps off again. Ragland trying to get to the spot, and he's a couple yards shy. As Buffalo spends a short time on defense. Facing the pressure, it is a spinning grab. Emerging, Enrique Trejo. We were pretty banged up early in that Auburn game. Healthy here, and this is flipped to Trejo. A foot race to the edge, and the end around goes for 7. We break that out from time to time. Very situational against the right looks. Now Meyer's going to carry and gets the first down before he takes a hard shoulder at midfield. Meyer running right, following Baptiste and Scarborough. It's 7 yards. It's a throw going to Scarborough, but Ogbonna misses him. Had a chance for a first down. Instead, 3rd and 3, where they run it and get nothing running at this Georgia Tech front. But if you're running there, you're probably committed to going for it. Buffalo with the offense on. Ogbonna caught! And first down! They give it to Oscar McNabb. And I didn't think he got there. A favorable spot. The drive continues, and this is Meyer. He gets wrapped up after crossing the 35. Single high safety, and here comes the pressure. And wide open, it goes to Rashad Ebiketie. Buffalo inside the 25. The first real scoring threat of this game. They orbit Trejo across, but give it to Bloom. He runs for 6 yards. A bunch on the left side, and Ogbonna, 3rd and 4. He's going to throw this out the stadium nearly. Trying to give Austin Harris a chance. I mean, he gets a good release. He has a chance, but not if it's thrown that high. I appreciate the effort of him laying out there, but he was not making that grab. So out comes Morgan Grassmanis. And the kick is good. Buffalo is on the board first. First quarter just about wrapped up. Georgia Tech has barely seen the football, but it is Ragland running them to a first down. Suknia throwing hot to the outside. It's intercepted. Jeremy Carruthers, touchdown! Diving in on the pick six. And Buffalo's defense comes up with the big play again. And you know, I don't think you can really fault Suknia here. They have the numbers on the bubble screen. But Carruthers wins on the block. That is a really bad job by that lead wide receiver. We throw that bubble screen all the time ourselves. And when we get that look, we throw it. 10-0 Buffalo. Georgia Tech with Suknia finding the Heisman winner Landon Monk. They got to get things settled down, and that connection is their best chance of doing it. Great throw on the move. Now he fakes. And he's wrapped up on the play. There was nobody open. It is Antoine Gatto. Movement now. And wouldn't you know it, J-Mac does it again. 2 of these last week. He had a bunch throughout the year. 2nd down and 9. They sweep Ragland, and it's well blocked in the secondary. This is what we saw against Auburn. Just the level of blocking is above what we're used to, and it can lead to some really big plays. This time they contain a little better. Play action, a lot of time, but where do you go? Sacked by Gatto. The coverage from this secondary the last 2 games has been outstanding. And this is after the MAC championship game left me feeling a little bit worried about that unit. 3rd down and 13. Open to the outside. It's a first down. With a great pocket that time for Suknia. He's 5 for 7 through the air. Feeling pressure. He gets it over the middle. And a busy day for Gerald Ragland continues. On the red zone trip, Suknia steps up, and he has a man open. He missed him. Landon Monk is by himself. Suknia throws his mechanics out the window. He throws a fadeaway when nobody was near him. Now he misses on 2nd down. Is the pressure getting to the second-year quarterback? 3rd down, and they run it. And Gerald Ragland brings them to the 4. But obviously, a huge missed opportunity for Georgia Tech. They do drill the field goal for their first points, but it's a 7-point game. Buffalo has only managed 3 points of offense themselves. And it is Meyer on the stretch. He cuts upfield and picks up 5. 3 linebackers on the field, and Meyer running right into that second level. He's out to the 40. 9 carries, 31 yards. They mix in Bloom on this snap as Ogbonna gets drilled. Not enough time to hit that comeback to Trejo. Was tough to throw those kinds of passes last week. Now extra protection. It's nearly picked. It really should have been. Malik Thrash is lurking. And it looked for a moment like Trejo was going to have a wide open catch until he busts through and almost had the takeaway. Yellow Jacket football. It's a double fake. Dumped off. And a missed tackle. This is Monk picking up 9. Now he's the motion man. And he gets it to the outside. A first down. 9 more. They're getting their Heisman winner involved after a couple missed attempts last drive. Ragland slips the tackle and goes down near midfield. He has ran for 56. Keeping it now, Bialosuknia wrapped up Isaac Truman. They're at the Buffalo 47. Movement again on the right side. Who's this on? It is a neutral zone infraction on Antoine Gatto. Ragland to the inside, gets brought down by Jeremiah McDougal. And from here it would be a 57-yard field goal. They run again on third down, and it's enough for Ragland. Buffalo thinking pass there. Georgia Tech now inside the 30. 2 minutes on the clock. Well protected and having to check it down. The secondary is just not giving up a lot of opportunities to push the ball downfield. Pressure now. They missed a block on Gatto. It's a 3-sack half for the most dynamic pass rusher in the nation this year. 3rd and 10. Bialosuknia gets it away, and it's knocked away. Magnifico getting a hand on it. And the disruption up front, once again, the key for this defense. And the coverage ain't too bad either. And here's a field goal try from 46. It is good. 10-6. Buffalo leads with 42 seconds to go. How aggressive do you get here with 3 timeouts? Swing screen and met in the backfield. That is Thrash on the stop. And Buffalo is just about content there, not getting a good opening play to the possession. They'll toss it out to Meyer, and we hit zeros as the first half is over. Both defenses doing a really good job to this point, and Buffalo's is the ultimate difference maker right now with their pick 6 on that bubble screen. Was an unfortunate play for Georgia Tech, but we've also caught some breaks. The 4th down spot with McNabb, I didn't think he got it. Then they have a chance at a touchdown to answer the pick 6 and just inexplicably miss with a wide open Heisman winner standing in the end zone. Yellow Jackets hoping the second half can go better for this offense, and they go underneath for a gain of 8. Bialosuknia throwing over the middle, and that's 2 catches on this drive to Stephen Dobbins. Good protection, short again, as Buffalo has done a really good job recently of just keeping everything in front of them. Good coverage, and sacked again! It's Antoine Gatto! A 4-sack day. The best of his season coming at the right time. Buffalo ball, running with Meyer, a nice move around the blocks. He gains 3. It has not been an easy day, though, running the ball. 3rd and 5 to the outside. Bloom makes the catch. It's a first down. The motion man is Enrique Trejo. And they get it out to him. All kinds of space. Shakes a defender. Takes it to the 20. And here's what they do with the motion. It's so tough. The defender is trying to follow. Then he finds himself blocked by Blade. There's no one out there. From the 21, up the seam they go. Incomplete. Trying to hit Rashad Ebiketie. A draw play and some space for Bloom into the second level. It's a 9-yard gain. They put Carlos Harms on the field behind Joel Traggs, who leads the way, and it's a first down. Goal to go for Buffalo, trying to extend a 4-point lead. Bloom, the running back. Play fake. Ebiketie. And that play didn't get set up quite how we wanted it to. Ball to the 2. Empty for Ogbonna. He scans the end zone. Now facing pressure. Forced to run. He's in for the touchdown. David Ogbonna does it with his legs. When we need him to extend, he has shown he can make a play for us this year. It was time. The Bulls lead 17-6. Again in control of a playoff game. The Yellow Jackets have a catch, and it goes for a first down. But this offense has not had anywhere close to the kind of day they expected. That's wide open, though. And quickly making their way into Buffalo territory. They're playing now with some urgency. 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Ragland into the secondary. 82 on the ground now. They've been outrunning us in this game. Check down again. A flag is thrown, and we rally to make the tackle. Let's check the penalty. It is a personal foul, unnecessary roughness. They're going to flag Jermichael Humphreys on this hit. That is barely after he let the ball go. Georgia Tech now has a red zone trip. They get the pass out. Met at the 11. 3rd and 3 Yellow Jackets, still without a touchdown. Eye candy with the motion. Ragland inside the 5. Spins his way to the 2. And we are headed to the 4th quarter. Georgia Tech trying to make this a one-possession game. They bring a receiver. It's a keeper. And a broken tackle. Upended. Byron Gammon with the play. Only 1 yard away. It's a play action. Nobody's open. He is sacked. Jeremiah McDougal. Finally calling him out, not for a neutral zone infraction. It's 3rd and goal. Pressured again. Hit down. Humphreys. And this red zone defense has been ferocious in the postseason. 2 interceptions a week ago. Multiple field goals forced. And they still have not allowed the Yellow Jackets to find the end zone. 17-9 here in the 4th. We're setting up a screen here. It's Enrique Trejo to the 25. He gains 6. That's Meyer in the backfield. He keeps it wide, only gaining 1. They need a stop here badly. 3rd and 3. Throwing over the middle. Well caught by McNabb. Early in the season, he dropped a lot of passes like that. He's been making them lately. And now Meyer. Every time he gets a small crease, you wonder if this is the one. But now it's 3rd down. Extra protection. Caught again to move the sticks. Going to Ebiketie. Like the Auburn game, not many passing yards. We are under 100. Time to throw, and underneath to Bloom. Now over 100 yards, and that's one of our longest passes of the day. 18 yards. Running with Meyer, trying to get to the edge. A nice move. All to get 1. Again, they get the best 3rd down offense into a 3rd down situation. Needing 5. It is incomplete for Austin Harris. Better coverage by the Yellow Jackets. And the field goal team is on. And Grassmanis from 44 yards drills it down the middle. And we have built a 2-possession lead with 4.5 minutes left. It is now or never for Georgia Tech. They need a touchdown. And they have time. Underneath here, it's Landon Monk on the run. How about 23? They want to get down the field as quickly as they can. Ragland through the middle. There's been a lot of space to work with on the ground today. They're across midfield, dumped off on the screen, and they get blocks set up too. 8 yards to the tight end. Spread out on second down and sitting it underneath. Gain of 7. Ezekiel Bialosuknia over 200 yards in the air. Now he's flush. Dishes outside. It goes for 9 more. But Ragland is going to have to leave the game now. Just over 3 minutes to go. Receivers are going deep, and the catch is made. Edmond all over him there in coverage. But back into the red zone, where Buffalo's been at their best. Away from one rusher, and then Edmond makes the tackle. Cornerbacks giving a cushion. They got receivers going to the end zone, and they will not have a chance to find one. 7 sacks on the day. How about the fullback defensive tackle hybrid? It's Joel Treggs bursting through. 3rd and 18, dumped off. Looking for as much as they can get, and it's a 14-yard pickup. And they are going to go hurry up. They want a touchdown here. 4th and 4. Gotta have it. And upfield goes Bialosuknia. Does he get there? He doesn't. Short of the sticks, and Buffalo will take over. He needed to get just shy of the 8 and appeared to be inches short. And the Bulls take over on downs. The Yellow Jackets need to find a way to get 2 possessions still. Harms on 3rd and 6. He grinds it out, and the Bulls are going to move on. Another college football playoff stunner at the hands of the Buffalo Bulls. They keep Georgia Tech to only 9 points, no touchdowns, and win this game 20-9. And we are advancing to the semifinals. We are among the final 4 teams left. Another great win for Buffalo, led by the play of this defense. They were impressive a week ago and were even better here today. I mean, to keep this team out of the end zone and to continue this red zone success is so impressive. We have cleaned a lot of things up with this defense, and it's so much easier when you have a front 4 like we do that gets consistent pressure and you don't need to blitz all that much. Our starters in the secondary are also playing so well, with Carruthers and Gammon so tough to beat on the outside. The safeties are both ball hawks waiting for an errant pass or a mistake. We weren't even great on offense today. Not really all that good. We were mediocre running the football. Again, can barely pass the ball. We're facing some legitimately good defenses, and it has been tough to adapt primarily through the air. But we're still avoiding mistakes. We're not failing and throwing interceptions and fumbling the football away. But the story so far is what our defense has done to our first 2 playoff opponents. Antoine Gatto shows up in a big way today. And next time in the semifinals, it's a rematch we never expected would be on the table. Buffalo plays Michigan, the only team to defeat us this year. And that was also the team that scored the most points against us, with 42 back in our 3rd game of the season. I remember one thing from that game really well, and that is leaving it feeling like, okay, we know that for the rest of the year we have to figure out things defensively, because that was a really bad game. We couldn't get off the field on 3rd down, couldn't stop the run, couldn't stop the pass. We had just been thoroughly dominated by the Michigan Wolverines. And now it's time to see how far that defense has truly come. Can they find the red zone success that Auburn and Georgia Tech failed to? Can they establish a consistent run game? I mean, they have the nation's leading rusher. And what is the overall flow to their passing game? Are they able to hit big plays? Are we able to stick to their receivers and force a lot of contested situations? Will this become a game where the Buffalo offense now has to step up in a more serious way? That first game was one of our highest scoring all year, 42-35. So I am very excited to see this rematch and to throw everything that we have learned throughout this year at the Wolverines to try to pull off another upset. And if we can do that, we go to the national championship. Antoine Gatto was excellent today. Jeremy Carruthers has now intercepted passes in both of our playoff games. This team is in excellent form. And I'd love to know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Thank you all for the support in this series. I hope you're enjoying the playoff episodes. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, that would be a massive help to the series and the channel. And make sure you are subscribed, as next time Buffalo takes on the Michigan Wolverines, we continue to raise the stakes as we play in the Rose Bowl.